So Anthony, you summarized a research paper, and this paper is actually up on alphaarchitect.com. It's one of our investment partners that's committed to helping advisors continue to stay educated in these areas. But again, this research paper was built around what induces children to save more and some of those findings. So can you shed a little bit of light on that?
Yeah, it was very interesting research, and it was fun summarizing the research paper. Basically, two professors in Germany did an experiment with school children, and they did it around saving gummy bears and what prompted them to save.
Kids.
Yeah, and there was actually a lot that they were able to take from that,
Yeah.
which then how to train children to handle money, and then how adults also feed off that as well. So some of the things that came from it, as you might imagine, is that a higher reward, more gummy bears, led to more savings.
Sure.
Okay. The other thing was the time horizon. So when they had to wait a long time to receive those gummy bears in return, they tended to save less. But whereas when they got the reward more quickly, they tended to save more.
Sure.
I think that's very important. Second thing, or the third thing, was the default method. In other words, if the children were already opted into saving, then they tended to stay with that choice, especially girls as a generality. Whereas if they had to choose to save, they tended to opt
do it.
Yeah,
which
opt
is
to save less.
Which is really, I guess it comes as no surprise. The behavior we show as children is often very similar behavior we show as adults.
Right.
It's just our tendencies. Greater rewards, longer time horizon, these all impact our decisions, as well as that auto election in, right? And we see this all the time with 401ks. That's why 401k participation is starting to go up, is because they're automatically putting people in.
Yeah, and what they took out of it is that children actually become more aware of savings decisions around the age of 8. So it's a very good time to start saving. And the last thing that they came away with was when they had familiarity with money at home.
Yeah.
Or like when they received an allowance, they were more likely to save.
Okay, so teaching this at home is important. So how can we teach these principles to our kids now?
Right. So, and it is really important because savings rates are low. Yet in society, we're much more responsible, say, for our own retirement savings, like through 401ks. There aren't as many pensions as there were. So yeah, we have to familiarize our children with savings, possibly provide them an allowance, a chance to work, to earn money, and then kind of structure a program around where they can see the rewards of savings. If they're trying to, we're trying to say save, and there's nothing that actually comes from that for years down the road, they lose interest.
Forget about it, they're not gonna do it.
They're not gonna do it. So we have to give them, it's actually good for them to save in short increments, and then see a reward, like such as buying a game or a toy right after that.
Which I know it's something that we're excited about. So, in the near future here, we're going to be rolling out a program called Money Smart Families, because in our experience, what we found is so many parents know that these principles are important. They just don't know the best way to apply them and how to integrate them. They're busy enough with everyday life. It's now where do I find the time to implement these principles, apply these principles, teach these principles? And so we're creating a program to equip and empower parents to teach these things at home, because there's only so much that we can do, but the parents have a lot of power in this. So again, stay tuned. We're really looking forward to unveiling this. If you're interested in connecting your finances with your values and your family, give us a call or visit our website. We'd love to talk with you.